What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the episode of Supermarket Simulator. Last episode, we got even more progress done here in our store. We made some more money. We did some more organization of our storage room in here, and things are starting to really come together. Things are slowly starting to look even better and better. I think I need to turn this down just a bit. I think I left this a little bit too high. Were we at 90 before? Or no, 90 is the opposite, isn't it? Yeah, we want to be going... You know, that just feels way too close. Maybe we're at 80 before. I don't know. I just feel like that. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe that's good. Maybe I'm just thinking weird about it. But yeah, we are back here. Why does it feel even closer, though? Maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, we are back here today working on some more progress with all of this. We're going to try to do even more organization of things if we can with all of this. I think we had, yeah, that's right. We had some stuff to order actually here. I kind of forgot about that. So we should probably place an order here so we can get some stuff on in and continue on with everything here. But I'm excited. We're going to keep on working on some more progress here today and see how much we can get done with all of this. But yeah, anyways, if you guys are enjoying this, though, be sure to drop a like in the video, show it some love and support. And if you guys are new around here checking this out, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below so you guys don't miss out on any videos that we are doing here, because we are on the road to 10K subs. And we actually just hit 7K the other day, which I know we've talked about quite a bit here. But just a massive thank you to you all on all of that. I really appreciate it so much. And yeah, we're going to continue on with all this. Like I said, keep on making some progress here and see what we can do with all of this here today. But I'm hoping to have even more stuff, I guess, doubled up and our shelving spaces doubled up so we can try to get even more done with all this by the end of the episode, and obviously make some more cash in the meantime while we do it. So we can work on saving up for our new products and such. So there we go. We got even more items ordered on up there. We got some kegs on in here, which I think kegs are... Yeah, the kegs are over here now. It's going to take a little bit to remember all this stuff is again. But hey, that's alright. That's all part of the fun of it with all of this. So we're going to keep on rolling here. Keep on rocking and rolling. And hope for the best. Expecting the worst of it all, as always. But yeah, so anyways, we're going to keep on rolling here. Hope you guys are having a fantastic week. Happy, what? Yeah, Wednesday? For you guys, sorry, this week's been a little, honestly, very chaotic and crazy, as usual, with stuff in my life, and slowly getting through it. Slowly getting back to normal with everything, and so yeah, just like I said, slowly getting back to normal with all of this, and but yeah, like I said, hopefully you guys are having a fantastic week with everything. Happy Wednesday to you all. Happy hump day. Getting over the hump of the week, and making our way on towards the weekend with all of that yet again, which yeah, so we're gonna keep on rolling here. Like I said, get started with an order here, get all the stuff on in, and try to work on a little bit more organization, which we kind of need to get some pastas on in here. So we're gonna do all of that here next if they haven't taken everything. Honestly, we should just probably leave the store closed to try to work on stuff here, but I don't want to limit us. I'm trying to keep us open if we can, so we can keep the profits flowing on in here and making the most of our time here with all this, because the episodes have been slightly shorter. Not like super short. They've been about 30 minutes still. We've been doing about 45 minute videos on this up until recently. So I'm excited to get back into doing longer videos like that of this. But in the meantime, like I said, we are going to continue on with all of this. And like I said, just making the most of our time here with all of us here for today. So we are going to, like I said, get all these on in here. Try to get everything as much as possible doubled up of all of our bigger boxed items, and it should be a good time. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited. Hope you guys are too, because I know, like I said, I am. Yeah, that's right. All of our drinks are over here now, so yeah, that goes right there. We do need to start actually making use of all the shelving space that we have and actually like double ordering, at least on one shelf. So that way we have like 3 total boxes. If we have like an extra box that's out in the hands of a stalker, then it just gets put back onto a different shelf if needed. Where is our peanut butter? Oh, right down there. That's why I couldn't find it, because it had a box on it. Yeah, like I said, it's going to take a little bit of time to remember and familiarize ourselves again with all of the boxes and such and where everything goes. Because I do not remember where half the stuff goes that we... Well, I remember the general area of things, but I don't remember everything with where it needs to all be. So yeah, that might be a bit of an issue, but we're going to work through it and try our best. Where is our... Here's our Zap. There we go. So, like right there, we have 3 boxes of that. That's lovely. Love seeing that. And we got some chocolate. Some chocolate. We got even more of this. There we go. That can go right there then. We still technically have space for one more. And so, like I said, that's what I was saying before is we can keep on stocking stuff up a little bit more. And then we can actually start making use of all of the space by ordering, say, 2 boxes or 3 boxes at a time to fill up the shelving spaces. And then we still like leave like 1 extra shelving space for in case that they have a box in their hands. And if they do, then they just put it back down on either the same shelf and fill it up with 2 boxes or add it to the other shelf. And that would be, they would say it would have 1 box. So it should work out really well here. I think we're out of the pastas already, which is a bit unfortunate because I ordered those on purpose. Which I should have just double ordered both of those. So that's where I went wrong with that, but that's okay. It is what it is. Let's grab the rest of these. We got some mayo, which I think is back over here. If I'm not mistaken. I might be, though. I probably am. You know what? Mayo's over here still. It hasn't moved. It's been here the entire time. It has never once moved yet. Not gonna lie, I thought the trash can was a person standing there. Got like some horror movie vibes going on with that then. But yeah, so anyways, we are still out of all this. We have, I guess, some flowers. So let's do this. Let's set up our flowers down over here. Let's cancel both of these. I know we kind of already set up the flowers right there, but that's okay. Let's do that. Cancel these, because then these can go right here. There we go, we got that. Can cancel that. We've got... I guess some of these could go right here then? Again, we're not going for like 100% organized of everything. It's more just to try and kind of get this place looking as good as we can. Get as much done as we can. And then we need to get some rice on in here. We need to get pastas. Yeah, all the pastas. We need a bunch of... honestly... Yeah, we need to order a bunch of those too. See, there's a lot of stuff we need to order here. But that's all right. We got like 2. We'll get 3 of that. Actually, no. Let's just get 4. We got 1 of that, 1 of those, 1 of these, 1 of those, 1 of them, and then 2 of each of these, and that looks good there. We need 1 of those, 2 of those, 1 of them, 1, 2, 3 of those, and 2 of those, and then all the rest of this here. Obviously, we can't order these quite yet because we don't have, yeah, we'll just do a double order of each of these. Yeah, we'll do it like that. Those are already all set up, so that's good. That's already all set up, so that's good. We got cheeses. We're good on those. And there we go. That is pretty close to about everything we need there. A couple things of milk, and then there we go. We just need the back shelf there. Once everybody has gotten their butts on up and out of here, we'll be all good in the hood with that. But yeah, how much is that? Say $1,500 order or so. That's not too bad. Could be better. Could be worse. As always. But hey, we're making some cash here today, so that's always lovely. I don't know what we're going to finish this episode off with because we're obviously adding more inventory in quantities, quantity-wise, as well as we had some stuff to stock on up beforehand too. So it's going to be some extra spending where we left from where we started this off at like 13,000. So it is what it is. It's not too bad. Could be better. Like I said, could be worse. We'll take it. As long as everybody get their butts on moving and keep on rocking and rolling for the day here. I'm excited. We got even more, like I said, even more quantity on here. We're just need to keep on working on some of this. And then I guess we can work on some of this over here. And that's close to about all the shelving space that we have. Everything is filled up here. Everything's filled up back here. We have a couple of shelving spaces in here. So that's not great. Honestly, I might stick these up here So we can clear this on out, and maybe we might end up moving some stuff around a little bit with all of that here also. Okay. So there we go. I'm thinking what we do maybe is put the potatoes up over here. I mean, that's one item to go there, and then maybe something else that would make sense over there to kind of go with the produce stuff, potentially. I don't know. We'll see. We almost have 20K, which is crazy. Still got this customer here, and we got her checking on out. Man, they're just so darn slow, though. I will say that. Yeah, no, I've been talking to some of you guys about in the comments about the whole store organization as well, and I don't know. I am starting to lean towards we might set up some aisles, some actual aisles. We might get rid of the island shelves. Let me know what you guys think of them. I really like them. I really like the looks of them, but they're just not practical. Unfortunately, with our size of our store, we really could get like probably a couple more licenses on in here. But at the same time, I kind of want to set up this whole little fridge corner anyways to begin with. So we need to extend this out to make that happen anyway. So I don't know. I think we work on we work on the store size. 94 customers again. We work on the store size first, and then we work on new items after that. But I don't really know. I really don't. So there we go. We got that done there. We need to get our bills paid here, and we need to get our pricing changes done, and that's our daily stuff done then at that point. $7.25 for that, and then $10 is still good for that. So we are all good to go with all that. Let's just get our big box stuff on in here. I was going to say, I don't know if we needed actually 2 of those because I think we ordered 2, but actually we kind of do. I think they just started grabbing from a different box maybe or something, or maybe that was like that. I'm not too sure, but it's fine either way. So we got all that. Let's just get all of these on in here. And then we actually need to place, that's right. What am I doing again? We do actually need to place another order for the remainder of this stuff here too. Okay. There we go. So we still have 15K. Obviously, we are going to spend more here on ordering stuff, but it's okay. It is what it is. Let's get at least all the boxes on in that will probably get opened on up here. And we'll try to work on stuff from there. Some more organization, or at least reshuffling, readjustments around of all of our boxes and placements in the storage room of everything here. Okay. Let's see here. Let's just get all of this stuff on in here. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. That's alright. It's a quick, easy fix. It's fine. Where it's nice having a lot of quantities of items there also. Quick, easy fix when you don't have something, a box here already. Or quick, easy fix when you do have a box there already to readjust the labeling. I still wish that we had the ability to like turn that off where you can't change the label or something like that. If you have a box in your hand, you can't adjust the label unless you have an empty hand. I really wish that was a thing, because we do that too often of changing out the labels for something else when we're trying to add something to the storage shelves. And it's honestly really frustrating. It would be really nice if we would not be allowed to do that, kind of how we had the that mod in with the modded series of this. Okay. Let's get all of this on in here. We got some potatoes. Let's get that. Oop, wrong item there. There we go. Sorry, guys. I'm a little tired today. Rocking on a few hours of sleep the last few nights, and obviously working, and then YouTube recording videos and such after it and everything. So I'm a little tired. If I'm a little quiet or a little goofy or anything extra than more than normal, that would be why. Just to give you guys a little idea what's up. But yeah. So, anywho, let's see here. We got a bunch of this stuff we need to get. Try to see. So if we were to do that, we'll leave that space open there for our olive oil. Which, do we have olive oil? We do. Beautiful. So we need it. We can clear that on out, because then what we can do is we can start doing pastas down there. And then sorry guys, I'm trying to just think here. do that right there. We need some ketchup. Do we have ketchup here? No, we don't. Alright, ketchup order it is. Where's our ketchup? Okay, good. We don't need any... Well, we do need a couple more, but not many there. Who knows? We might have already had another one in there and just didn't even realize it, but that's okay. So again, let's just set that for right there for the time being, so that way that stuff can get cleared on out, and then we can move this to right there, that to right there. And then we just have the... Oh, it's actually right there. So our hot sauce, that can go right there. Clear those on out because they're already right there, right? I hope I didn't just clear that out and that wasn't right. Ugh. Actually, I kind of want to flip those around. That's what I would like to... Oh. It's nice having the bigger boxes up top, but I kind of want to have our... not necessarily rices there, just move these up over here. I kind of want to have the, the powdered sugars up top there with the other powdered sugars, if we can. I think that'd be kind of nice. Might even flip these around or something. Again, this isn't really like supposed to be a whole like complete organization. It's more just expanding quantities. And if it works, it works. If not, it is what it is. Yeah, I guess we got some more pasta right here. Yeah, so we need like one of each of these then still. I know it's a bit of a waste of shipping money. Wait. No. Didn't want you to grab that. Meh. That's okay. So yeah, that can go right there. We'll grab this one then. Go right there. He's gonna place that on down, so we'll grab that. Place that right there, and then we can clear those on out, and there we go. Now we are all set with that. The only downside to that is now we kind of want to do this. So where is our... Oh, here's our mail. Okay, there we go. We can set that right there. So we got our rices right there. Clear those on out. So there we go. We got flours. We got powdered sugars right there. And then we got all of our condiments and such. We got our pastas right there. And then we still need to adjust all of this. Well, not all of it, but some of it. We've already got those doubled up. Do need to order some potatoes here also. Okay, let's get a couple of those. Mine. Because then these can go, I guess, right there, honestly. He's going to be a little bit confused when he tries to go there. Yep, there we go. So that works. Oh, going to actually stock the store now. So, got all of that. We do need to double up these, which means that these need to get shuffled up here also. Because that's going to take up 3 shelving spaces, which means we need to clear this on. Actually, that's fine. Yeah, that'll be fine then. We just need to move these up to here then. Or no, that's... Oh, wait, we already got that doubled up. What am I talking about? That's right, it's just those. So that's all good. So honestly, maybe this will go right here then. Instead, so that way we can open this on up. And again, this isn't like perfectly organized. It's more just to get everything on in. Doubled up as much as we can here. And then we'll go from there with everything. We do have our coffees and teas. Maybe that could go over here. That means we need to order some more, which is fine. We need some more in anyways. Let's order any of this stuff that we're out of, because this is stuff that we actually kind of need to make use of doubling up. Okay, so there's all of that. Let's grab... let's do our teas. Right there, we can do our coffees. There we go. So we got our teas, we got our coffees. And then, yeah, we got that right there. So there we go. We got everything taken care of with that. Let's, I guess, do something like this. So let's clear that on out. Got that right there. We can clear that on out. These can get just moved over to here temporarily. So I think we actually have 5 of these. Because it actually lines up perfectly with our freezers or fridge setup then. Not necessarily how they're organized, but as far as, I guess, like, just placement of everything there. So we got large sushi. We got our freezer stuff here. Which... how do we want to do this then? Honestly, I think we're going to move these down to here like this. Just shuffle these down then. And these can go right here like that. And then we got all of our fridge meats. We got all of our sushis together. All of the box stuff together. And then let's, I guess, just move these up here for the time being. Because then we can do, let's say, this right here. Fries right there. And then these right there. And that right there. And there we go. Look at that. We got all of that doubled up. All of that is doubled up. The only thing we don't have is just our cleaning stuff here, which we actually have the space for. To do, if I'm not mistaken, right? So we need... Let's see here. How do we want to do this? So let's set that up there. This can go to right there. These can go up there. Because then this can come down here. And that needs to go right there. This needs to come down. That actually needs to be doubled up right there. Wait. You really had to come grab that, didn't you? Man, these people. I really appreciate their help, but man, come on. Seriously? Like, really? You just had to come grab that, didn't you? So anyways, we need to get, I guess, these moved somewhere else. Guess we could just do them over there. It's not ideal, but we got the space for it, so I guess let's just do that. And then we just need to order up another dish soap. Yeah, no, you're just standing there. Because you have no place to put it, but that's your own darn fault there. Alright, let's grab that, and then let's grab this, and we can make shelving space for that, and then now they can place that on down there. So there we go. We officially have everything doubled up. That is the medium boxes or bigger, and we still have space to go, room to grow even more. So that really is not too shabby there with all that. I'm honestly super stoked on that, really excited. Let's get some stuff ordered on up here then. Let's do 2 of those, 1 of those, 1 of those, 2 of those, 1 of those, 1 of each of these. Okay, we got a couple of those. I guess just 1 of each of those. We need 2 boxes of kegs, which is a lot. But hey, that's alright. That's right, those are still leaving room for growth. Not that we... Wait, actually, we should really be double ordering this stuff when we are. Really should be. There's an empty space. We really should be double ordering. Yeah, we even have more room right there, too. Especially in a situation like this where we're not doing anything right now as far as our guys aren't stocking anything at the moment. Actually, let's leave that one out. Not that, again, not that it really matters at all, but let's leave that one out because there's already 2 extra boxes there. We can double that, get one of those. Okay. Again, I know we are spending quite a bit of extra cash here, but it's honestly a good way to get into this and start double ordering stuff. There we go. We got 9 grand. Obviously, that's a whole mess of stuff right there, but hey, that's all right. It is what it is. There we go. Now we got a bunch of inventory here of stuff. Again, I know we just spent a ton of cash now. With that, we just kind of reset ourselves a whole video or so probably worth of profits. Yeah, I guess I was going to say we really shouldn't actually have that many big boxes. Everything should pretty much just be the medium boxes and the produce. And that actually should be about it. So glad to see that. And let's get everything brought in and we'll help them out a little bit here. Should be, unfortunately, we're not going to be running the second day of this video, guys. We're already close to wrapping up playing for the video. It just always takes us a while to do this kind of stuff. But that's one of the reasons I want to do it in a stream. Which I do still want to do a stream. We'll do some organization and such in said stream here eventually. But again, just don't really short on time here lately, especially. So unfortunately, I just don't have the option to be streaming all the time. Not, I shouldn't say all the time because we hardly ever do. We only finally just streamed the other day, a week ago or so, with some Parcel Simulator. But yeah, so anyways, let's get all of this stuff on in here, and then we'll be honestly pretty good. We got a lot of our supplies of stuff nicely doubled up, nicely tripled up with a lot of things. So honestly, like I said, should be looking pretty good. So I think when we order stuff now, we're just gonna be doing a double order of things, or maybe even a triple, I guess, depending on the shelf and the product and everything. But we should be pretty darn good to go from there. So that is really awesome. I'm honestly really excited to have some nice not necessarily nice organization, but just making use of all of our storage room that we've been lacking on for so long with all of this, and it's finally come to fruition. Us actually making use of it all, and I love it. So yeah, let's get all of this in here. Okay. Oh yeah. The waters are always a little hard to tell what's what. So I can't, not gonna promise you always get that right 100% of the time. But yeah, like when we're ordering something like, say this situation, if this shelf is empty, we're not gonna double order in a normal situation when the store is running. But if both shelves have only one box, or I guess if one shelf has one box on it, this has nothing on it, then we do a double order because then they'd still have space if a stalker has a box in their hand. I didn't mean to do that, either of those, but yeah, okay, I didn't mean to do that either. But yeah, a stalker then has the option to place a box still back on the shelf, even if we do a double order with that. Okay, he just stole that box from me then. How the turntables have turned, or I know the actual saying is how the tables have turned, but there's the joke of the office. Well, how the turntables is I think the joke. But yeah, so there we go. We got all of our items on it. We still have about 9 grand. Again, we definitely spent quite a bit, but I was going to say we have everything on in here, but we don't actually. How did I miss those? Or did they just get that much get used up of them? Yeah, we're not going to double order. Actually, no, that's not possible. I must have just missed that. That's okay. So yeah, let's get the remainder of this stuff on in here. And then, oh, we need another one of those too. I guess I think what happened was the vodka, they grabbed the box, stocked it up, and then placed it behind there. That's what happened, but I don't know what happened with the cakes. That shouldn't have done that. But there we go. So anyways, I think that's going to be a good wrapping up point for the video here, guys. So we're going to come back in the next one. We're going to get back on our train here of making some cash, saving up some money here. Now that we've got a doubled up quantity, or I guess doubled up shelving quantity storage room with everything, we actually are able to fit everything in, which I'm super happy with. We got room for another item or two there, depending on the box size. We got enough room for, again, could be 5 items or 2 items. And we got even more room right there. So we have enough room for some extra stuff along with some of there. So honestly, not too bad with all of that. But anyways, if you guys did enjoy this here, drop a like in the video, show it some love and support. And if you guys are new around here checking this out, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below so you guys don't miss out on any videos that we're doing here. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out, guys.